Hey, Justin, how are you doing? Ernie should be on his way in. Hey, John, how you doing? There you go, Ernie. Hi, Kimberly. Hi, Rez. There he is.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for stopping in again. Might be a good chat. You never know. Might get to see something. Should have sent Justin them pictures we got last night and the other night.
So let me just say, I looked at the trail cam today, and just last night we had 947 pictures. It looked like a herd of deer out there at one point. Because I didn't even send Ernie all the pictures, but there is a bunch that came in last night, and it started about 7 o'clock. I know that's after dark, but we're hoping one will come in before dark tonight, so.
Get the other phone set up here.
Yeah, I haven't even deleted them off of the card yet. I told Ernie just in case he wanted to view it. I left them all on the card.
Oh, the old phone's buffering quite a bit.
Is that the one you usually have out there? Hey, Jacob. Me too, Jacob. We had a couple of real nice ones come in last night.
How many does was there? About 4 or 5, wasn't he?
There was 5 in at one given time, but then there was a picture where there were five or six does and probably 5 or 6 bucks in at the same time too, because they were all fighting. I don't know if I sent you the full one or not. He uses a Horton Super Mag. Or are you using the Summit? Ernie.
I'm using the Super Mag. The Summit's the same thing.
Yeah.
I have to restart this old phone. It's buffering pretty bad.
Hey, Kelly. Thanks for coming in.
I'm going silent.
Okay. You need to. You probably make too much noise as it is out there. That probably sounds like a grizzly bear out there. Probably won't be nothing out there for 10 miles. Didn't you just eat? We get some pretty nice sized bucks out here, Jacob. Okay, John, be careful. I hope you get a big one today. If anybody wants to come up on panel with me, just let me know and I'll drop the link. If you're going to be over here, you got to sit down. You go live at 6, right, John? Kelly? Okay, Rez. Ernie, actually, I was looking for that picture where they're fighting on there. If I can find it. I know I sent you one of them fighting of the does. They were being evil last night. I can get it to. Here they are. She was standing her ground for sure. That is pretty funny, Kimberly. Hello, Stonefly. Are you going to take you a nap, Kelly? Yeah, me too. I love checking the deer cam. This is so exciting because you never know what you're going to find on there. They were seriously scrapping right there. They were mad. That sounds like a good idea. She done knocked the other one plumb to the ground almost, it looks like. That's a nice buck right there. The other one standing over there, he's not real big, but he's got kind of a small rack. It's an 8-point rack, but it's small. It's like a little basket rack. Oh, that's cool, Kelly. I think he's 7. It looks like he's a 7. I don't know if one got broke off or they just grew uneven this year. And unless Ernie gets in, we won't know. It kind of looked like one got broke off and he might have been at 8 at one point, but I'm not sure. Because as long as he's been coming in here, that's how it's looked. But he's got a nice body on him. I probably figure he'll probably dress out about 275 or 280. Stink over stink, welcome. Yep, if you get him, we'll know. Oh, really, Stonefly? Bluegrass State of Mind, welcome to the chat. I have a buck call back there, but Ernie don't like to use it. It's mine. He doesn't really like it. I use it when I go out. That's probably why my buck was bigger than his. Oh, I always hate that, Kimberly, when I see that. We seen one here not long ago, and someone stopped and actually got the rack off of it. We saw the rack one day, and then the next day it was gone. But you got to be careful in the state of Ohio. If you don't call the state highway patrol to come out and get that rack, and you get caught with that rack without a tag for it, you can be fined. I said, that's crazy because they lose their racks naturally. What's to say that you didn't get it out of the woods? Now that really makes me mad, Stonefly, when I see someone's killed a deer and all they took was the head. That boils my blood. I mean, someone could have eaten the meat, is the way I look at that. Hello, old mechanic. Welcome to the chat. Oh, yeah, it'd definitely be worth calling if it's a nice rack. I'm just saying, I think it's a stupid law, though, because, like, you know, they shed their antlers. So what was to say that you didn't go up in the woods and find that rack laying somewhere? I mean, it's kind of stupid of them to have such a law on that. Hello, Hill Jack. Welcome to the chat. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, we use ours too. We don't waste it. Well, yeah, I know that's Stonefly because of the marks on it. You can tell when they're naturally dropped. It's just, I guess you got a point there. Hello, Philip. Welcome to the chat. I turned my phone off and forgot to turn it back on so I could keep up with the bots. If someone could take care of that one. When I was showing the pictures of the ones that we saw last night. That's not all the pictures I sent Ernie. I sent him a ton. Quit. No, take your toy. Go. Hi, Mike Irvin. How are you? It ends on February 6th, Hilljack. So no, he's not got much longer to get him a buck. He hasn't gotten one this year either. With everything that's went on, we've not really been able to get out there and get one. No. 351, welcome to the chat. Thank you for coming in. No, go. I can't play right now. The dog's trying to get me to play. No. 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 Quit. Hey, Joy. Oh, there's the rooster. No, no kisses. No kisses. Oh, you're dropping everything, ain't you? Now she's got her toy. Bugman, welcome to the chat. Thanks for coming in. Hello, Takedown. Fish in the Dot, thank you for coming in. Yep, that's a chicken. We call him the lone survivor. We have probably 150 chickens, and between the coyotes and the bobcats, He's the only one that's left, and we've had him at least a couple of years now. He's been out there by himself, probably 2 years, I think. Yeah, Kimberly, that's the same spot. I think Ernie's got his camera set just a little bit off than what he normally has it. It is a good view. It's a very good spot. I wonder what happened there. There it goes. All snow got in your blind. Hey, Annette. Thank you for coming in. I mean, it's okay now, Ernie. It looks pretty good. You got a good view right there. Yeah, Rooster's out there getting him a bite before dark. It's about time for him to hit the porch. I plan on going fishing, Bugman, if I have to drag this oxygen tank with me. Okay, Jacob. Oh yeah, I love to fish. I fish and hunt. I just didn't hunt this year. I showed it before. That's Ernie's buck. And that's my buck. And that's my first buck. So Ernie's buck, first buck, it looked like Bambi compared to that. Thank you. Oh yeah, we got a generator we can take to run my machine if I have to bring the one that runs on electric. I'm hoping eventually, if my lungs don't get well enough to come off the oxygen soon, that they'll give me one of the portable machines that charges from the battery, from the cigarette lighter in a car. Yeah, sometimes nicer. Okay, man. Thanks for coming in. Enjoy your dinner. She got up on the couch. She's laying up there with using her toy for a pillow. Hey, Wild Turkey. Thank you for coming in. Got to get them things done. I always say it'll be there waiting. Ain't nobody gonna do it if I don't. So that's what I always say about my stuff. Yeah, Philip, I actually do. Uh, I thought about getting one of those little things to show if I'm making progress. That way, maybe if I had one of those and if it showed if I was making progress or not, I could push harder for it. I don't know if it would help or not. I know some days I feel like I'm okay, and then other days I get so short of breath I feel like I'm gonna pass out. Is that a root that grows in the hills, Kimberly? Somebody told me to get there's this plant that grows in California, and it's called trying to think of what the name of it was. Burnt weed or fireweed or something like that. I'll have to find the name of it again. And they said you just make a tea off of it and drink it, and it heals your lungs. What, you think you hear one down at the creek? Or are you talking about what Kimberly's talking about? I know I was talking to somebody the other day about, or yesterday, about how it's crazy how COVID affects people differently. Like one person, it'll affect their lungs, and then you got someone else that, it affects their kidneys. Uh, I heard of someone it actually affected their legs. They couldn't even walk after they had COVID. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, Kimberly. Well, I like salad, so I'd probably like it. Yeah, I was really weak there at first. I think I've got some of my strength back. I don't. I don't feel as weak as I did, and I'm not getting as tired as I was. I'm not taking as many naps because when I first came home, I was taking 3 and 4 naps a day. Here lately, I've not even napped of a day. I've really made it to bedtime, so that's pretty good. I'll have to look it up, Kimberly. I'm willing to try anything if it'll heal my lungs up, I think. Because I definitely want off this oxygen. Just to drag it everywhere is just, it's aggravating to have to drag it along everywhere you go. Also, it works for COPD too, because I know a little fella that has COPD really bad. We'll have to get him to eat it too. He's like Mikey, though. He eats about anything. Okay, you have a safe trip, Stonefly. Okay, Kimberly, I will, because right now they have me on a blood thinner. Welcome back, Jacob. And he really did tell the nurse that, Kimberly. Okay, so I'll definitely have to check into it and be careful. The good thing about the blood thinner that I'm on, and it's crazy, I don't have to have any blood work every week. It's a new one, and uh, 24 hours after you stop taking it, your blood goes back to normal. So if I were to miss a dose, then my blood would go back to normal within that 24-hour period. But then if I start taking it again, then it goes back to thin within 24 hours too. Okay, John, I hope you see a big one out there today. Yeah, it is new. I thought they were going to put me on the one that I was on years ago when I had my knee replacement, because they put you on one back then, put me on one back then for that. And they said no, and they explained the new one to me, which they told me they could put me on the old one, but I would have to go to town 3 times a week to get blood work done. Well, I'm 30 to 35 minutes from the hospital. I don't want to do that every day or 3 times a week. So I just decided to go with the new one. Hello, Van. I got to think about it. Philip, let me think for a minute. You asked me too quick. I might have to get the bottle and look. Xarelto or something like that. Okay, Jacob, we'll be waiting to see that. Oh, did it, Kimberly? I always worry about the side effects of medicines. They give you so many medicines. They give you this for that, and then it causes these side effects, and then you got to take something for that side effect. Okay. I must have missed him. Here you go, Van. Our taxidermist took a good while to get to get ours back to us. He was so far behind. He had so many deer that year. Hey, Van. Yeah, for some reason, Ernie has me go live on his laptop in here. And then when he comes in, then even when he turns his phone down, he still hears us out there. Yeah, I know, strange, right? Hello, William.
Yeah, she's She's doing all right. She's about like I was. Uh, Headache, a little bit of aches, and head congestion.
How long do they have you guys under quarantine for, Van?
Uh, I could act if she hadn't come down with it, I would have been done today. I was gonna go get a test in the tomorrow, a rapid, and but now I don't know.
It's 5:43 down here, John Euler, so it'll be 6:13. Yeah, some people seem to carry it longer than others, Kimberly. I had it 5 weeks before I was put in the hospital with it.
That's about the
I
extent
tried,
of mine right now.
yeah, I tried to shake it. I just couldn't.
Mine's my sinuses. I feel it right here, and then I get right there and I cough it up.
They say the new one is more like a cold, like a virus, like a sinus infection type
Yeah,
cold.
what this was.
So, I mean, I don't know. I haven't had it. I don't want it. After having the first one, I don't want it.
What's up, Fort Chop? Yeah, that was. We had a guy that does mechanic work for on our trucks. He come down with it. Uh, it hit him for about 3 days, and he was trying to work with having it in his garage, and ended up spending the next 7 days on a ventilator. And
Oh my.
right now it hit him so bad and dropped his oxygen things down so far that his body started shutting his extremities down. He's going through physical therapy right now to learn how to walk again.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying a few minutes ago. How it affects, some people it affects their lungs, some people it affects their legs. I mean, it's just crazy.
I think it's two things. One, which version of the virus, which strain it is.
Hmm.
Two, the person itself.
Yeah, depending on how many illnesses they already have going on too.
Yeah, those are like my doctor. He goes with what I do, and I'm all over the country. He goes, I'm surprised you ain't had it already. He goes, but
Yep.
he goes, but the reason I think you caught it this time, he goes, one, you were dealing with your body healing from where I had to wreck.
Hmm.
The second was that,
Yeah.
and then being confined up for a couple of days uh, with the weather. He goes, it was just you incubated it. So
Hey, Kimberly, what do you do? Make a tea with that and take it? Yeah, Van, that's what I said too. I worked in Family Dollar, and it's a very busy Family Dollar. Uh, Even though it's in a little town, we made more money than the one in the big city did. And because it's the only one for 30-mile radius, you know what I mean? And that's
yeah,
all the way around us. And I worked there, and that's when COVID first started. I mean, we didn't have no gloves we were wearing or masks we were wearing, and they didn't supply us with masks till June or July after it started. They didn't put up the shields until late July, and or no, it was later than that. It was in August maybe. I mean, it had already been out for 8 or 9 months before they put the shields up. And I changed jobs, and because I just didn't want to be there no more with everything that was going on. And then I did in home health, So I was around patients and stuff all the time. And I only had the one patient, but he had doctor's appointments or whatever that I had to take him to. And then he was in Special Olympics. So I had to take him to that. And, you're around a good bit of people like that. And I did not catch it till after I broke my ankle. And I think that where I was down from that's what did it. Someone's in the driveway. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's a good idea. Because I've made tea on it before. And man, that stuff tastes horrible. Yeah, they're on the front porch. Or somebody. Hold on a second.
Mm. Need to get you. You still use that feeder, Ernie. Them birds ain't gonna eat that much. Ernie, no, you can't shoot the delivery man. uh, can't shoot the delivery guy.
It's crazy because they were supposed to be delivering a package on Friday. They took it back to the facility. Took it back to the facility yesterday. He says he didn't have any packages for here yesterday, but the package that he delivered today was took back twice too. Supposedly because of the weather. Saturday it was sunshine, there was no rain, there was no snow, no nothing, and they took it back because of the weather. So now the package that I ordered first still hasn't come. It's frustrating. He kept telling me that he didn't have any packages for here yesterday, even though it showed on the thing that they were supposed to be delivered, and it showed him being like 6 stops away from here yesterday. And then he tried to tell me he wasn't even in this area.
Has they not realized, dude, you're trapped? Or if you wouldn't turn that fog machine on after it gets dark, they wouldn't think they were coming into some kind of thing of Cypress Hill or something. Or no, what's that movie
Yeah,
that
I
kid?
know that.
What's that movie
Go
the
ahead.
kid always watched? Something Hill.
Hello, Mike. The hills have eyes. I mean, I wasn't yelling at him or anything. I was just asking him why, or if he had another package out there. He says no, so he said maybe tomorrow. And Saturday, though, there was no reason why they couldn't have delivered it. Like I said, it was sunshine all day. There wasn't no snow, no rain Saturday. I mean, it was starting to snow when he was 4 stops away on that one day. So I could see why he turned around and went back when he saw that hill. I could see that. It could be the driveway too. They're scared of getting stuck in it.
Mike Irvin.
Well, Ernie, I know they have a different guy every day, but he told me he was the one that was out here yesterday. And then he turned around and told me he wasn't even in this area yesterday and at the same time.
What are y'all looking at? Gosh. What is crap? Hi. And your doors are open and
Did he
closing.
pull all the way down in here, Jay?
See that? That's just somebody next door. Shut your pie hole. Oh, my wife's children.
Hopefully she won't get us sick.
Well, ever since what was it? Friday morning, I woke up with a fever like 1 in the morning, and I'd done said I was feeling. I felt like right here was just stuffed with cotton, just and they come home for Thursday night off my run. Come here and fell asleep here on the couch. Woke up about 1:30 or so, freezing to death. Yep. Checked my temperature; it was almost 101.
Oh my.
I took 2 Excedrin extra strength with it. It knocked it. I talked to her and I'm going back to this other bedroom. The kids ain't sleeping in there. They ain't gonna be down for a couple of weeks. We can fumigate everything, but that keeps me away from you and you sleep in the bed. I hadn't been to the bed yet, so that's where I've been since Friday, except to go out and get tested. And that was Friday morning, 10 or 11, something like that. And so I spent from Friday Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, today's Tuesday. So yeah, today would have been my 5th day, counting Friday. But I was sick Thursday. So, but no, I haven't had a fever since yesterday. Well, actually, it's probably Sunday night, Monday morning sometime. I haven't had one since. Like I said, the only thing I've got left now is this draining here that I can feel it back of my throat. And then every once in a while I get just a little cough and cough stuff up.
Sounds like somebody stuck somewhere. You sure you didn't get stuck trying to get out of the driveway down there?
I don't think that van was read that high.
But no, that's what Sandy's got now. She's got the fevers came up, she's aching and over joints and feel like her head's just stuffed with stuff. So
Yeah.
If he did, I can
what's making her feel the worst in the world right now is I have to take care of her. She can't stand that. It drives her insane. I want her to fix her something to eat and brought it to her, and she just gives me this look like ain't nobody supposed to take care of me but me.
Right.
So I said, shut up and lay down and go to bed.
Kimberly, which part were you talking about?
Mike, I'm doing the same way.
I didn't think about him. So cold out there, you wouldn't think he'd want to be out there. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. They supposedly fixed that. I think it was 2 months ago or last month, Kimberly. They finally fixed it. I'd begin to wonder if they were going to fix it. Doesn't look like there's as many birds out there today. Says it's 27, but it feels like 20 out there. Now they're saying it's supposed to snow between now and 6 o'clock. It's supposed to snow today.
Sundown.
Now it's saying scattered showers. I guess. Ernie must have lost signal.
I think it's more of an estimation than it is a guess, to be honest. And there's some things that you can't really fully guess about.
Oh, there we are.
He's sending me the
Maybe.
picture of the
Oh, there we
plasma.
go.
To me, it's wanting so much to get one of these on the thing.
Yeah, it was pretty scary crossing that, especially if you were in a pickup truck because it was like you almost barely fit through there. They finally cut out part of the hill and made the roadway a little wider going through there, but two cars still couldn't pass going through there. Yeah, I seen that. I tried to figure out how to give Ernie the main screen, but I couldn't figure it out.
Can you flip where you and him are?
Huh?
Can you flip where you and him are right now? There you
Yeah,
go.
like I'm on his.
Yeah, get that second ago when you can hear where it was silent. You had that.
See, I can do it. It'll. Oh, there it goes.
So you had that a second ago and you flipped it back.
On my screen it was showing that I was the bigger one and he was off to the side and I wanted him to be the bigger one. Hey Cody, thank you for coming in.
What's up, Cody?
Oh, I don't blame you, Kimberly. I went through it for mushrooms too. My grandkids love going to that park. I think that's where I actually caught COVID. Is I went up there to Tar Hollow. I think it was the 15th or the 14th, something like that, of September. They were having Mountain Heritage Days, and I took my grandkids up there. And it was the very first year I've ever been. I've lived here all those years and never went until this past year. And like the very next day, I felt like a trickling in my throat, like I was getting a sore throat. And then by Monday, my throat was sore. And the next thing I know, I was really sick. So I'm pretty sure that's where I caught it at. I don't know what RJ heated up, but it smelled good. Hey, Lee. Thanks for coming in. We're just sitting here waiting to watch Ernie catch a deer. Catch a deer. Get a deer. I
Yeah.
I want to see you catch the deer, Ernie.
I want to see. That'll be a whisker. I'll push everything I can to get that a whisker award. He runs out there and grabs one.
Hey, quiet man Curtis. Welcome to the chat. I always get my words all mixed up. I get nervous when I do the lives, and then I start mixing my words up, and I say the wrong thing sometimes. And yeah, that'd be pretty funny, Lee. I'm sure the deer wouldn't think so, though. I just like seeing him get a deer. He's used to getting one every year. He's not gotten one yet.
It just doesn't, to me, that's what I was telling him today. It don't make no sense that they're that nocturnal right now.
Okay, Kimberly. What are you tickling?
And I don't want to know.
I don't know if I want to know.
What's up, quiet
That
man?
just oh, I think he meant to say tackle because Mike said tackle it. You know how autocorrect is.
I could just the pictures Ernie sent me. I could just see him stand out there behind it going. That was the only mental picture I could get in my head.
Ernie tickling a deer. And there was a bunch of deer out there last night.
Oh yeah, that when I called today, that's what he done sent me. He sent me like half a dozen pictures.
Like, I didn't even send him all the pictures. There were 947 pictures on the trail cam last night. And that was a fresh card.
Yeah,
I deleted everything off of it.
Yeah, he was showing me he was sending me the ones from where they were fighting. So I said, when you got a corn pile like that, they will, especially with the snow on the ground. I mean,
Now, we've seen the bucks. I mean, it's been nothing to see the bucks fight over the corn, but we haven't seen the females fight over the corn like that because there's usually always plenty out there, and they've not felt the need to.
They're pregnant right now, so they're like every other female pregnant or hormonal. Don't leave my food alone. It's mine right now.
Right. I know, but Mike, leave it to me to catch the mistake. And that one looks like she's carrying triplets or something.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Okay. All right, Lee. What are you making for dinner tonight? Ernie made supper before he went out, but I haven't ate yet. That sounds good, Cody. Right now, we're doing a low carb diet, so tortellini is out of the question. But it does sound good. Ernie made me a sirloin burger with onions, and I don't know if he did mushrooms and stuff with it or not. I know he did onions. You did mushrooms too? Well, we are in the Weekend Anglers tournament that's coming up where you lose weight and then what you lose, the percentage of what you lose gets added onto the fish you catch. We're in that. So the diet part of that lasts until April, which I'll continue with mine. I don't know if Ernie will his, but I'll continue with mine after that. So I hope Ernie does so we can both be healthier. Oh, you will not stop it. You're doing just fine. You'll feel better. One time I had him on a diet. He wasn't on a diet for a week. We went to the store and he told the woman at the register if I didn't get him something sweet that he was going to fall out on the floor from withdrawals and start detoxing and having seizures because he needed sugar. I was so embarrassed. And it barely been a week. It's a good thing they knew us. He is dramatic when it comes to sugar. Hello, Lance. Thanks for coming in. You got 40 minutes, 43 minutes actually. 6:13 tonight. That's right, Cody. That is the best time. That is actually the time that I got mine, the last 30 minutes. I think I had about 20 minutes left. You can see a pretty good ways down that field through that brush. Oh, do you? There he is.
Yeah, that's my boss, my brother-in-law. When he coming back, they ran my phone out.
Hello, Alvin. Thank you for coming in. They had to get someone to take your runs, didn't they?
There's no, typically, we don't do dedicated runs. We usually do expedite. I'm kind of like a tow truck driver. I jump and run.
Oh, okay.
But for the last few months, they've been so short on drivers that they've been paying our expedite rates for us to go do dedicated runs. That's
Yeah.
the runs I've been doing, which sucks when something like this happens. Because
Yeah.
then we've agreed to take them and run them every day, so we have to have somebody do that. But if I was just doing fill-in runs, all it is we can't cover any one run for that day.
Right.
And after this week, after this goes through, I'll probably go back to doing my jump and run stuff.
I'll tell you what though, when you do dedicated runs, they get used to you and they don't want nobody else delivering their stuff. That's the way it was with Ernie and Del Monte. Uh, he'd take a day off or something, a weekend off or something. Well, he always had the weekend off, but like if he took an extra day or something for the weekend, like Thursday and Friday, and we went out of town or something, oh, they just raised all kinds of cane when he went back. Where'd you go? He'd deliver, and they wanted to know where he was at and why he didn't deliver their stuff, and they'd complain about the person they sent down there to take his place. And that's the deal with dedicated though.
Yep, yep. It does not always, and that's part of like that doing with getting sick like this. I did not want to make that phone call Friday morning when I woke up with that fever.
Right. Okay, Lance.
What did cat? I don't know what Ernie's talking about. Oh,
Yeah, that is probably why they liked you so much. You bought the breakfast. You ever ate at Tudor's, Van? They got pretty good biscuits. If you ever see one, try them out. Tudor's Biscuit World.
I've seen it, but I've never been in one.
They got really good biscuits. Ernie likes their biscuits and gravy. I like their peppy. It's a biscuit with nacho cheese and pepperoni. Hello, Uncle Lou. Thank you for coming in.
Sure, that's the cool part. How big of a pressure worker do I need to rank up for when I come?
Hey, CBA. Bacon. I want bacon. Bacon is my favorite breakfast food. You can eat bacon anytime.
My favorite thing for breakfast would be
Is
no,
what?
no, I didn't pick the bed, Cody. It's for Uncle Lou. Um, it would be either fried rabbit or fried squirrel with gravy, homemade butter cat head biscuits.
I could eat just straight bacon for breakfast.
I can do it. I can do it once or twice, maybe a week. But now the store bought stuff. Now if it's the bacon we get from down at the local butcher, now that's different. It's actually I can eat
Yeah.
it. What do you want, Nosy? Here, you wanna be on camera? Picky cat. When my grandmother, we used to go out. We'd go there on spend the weekends. As soon as I'd get there, it was early enough on Friday before the sun went down. I'd take my BB gun out. It was squirrel hunting time. For Saturday morning, we'd wake up. I'd eat uh, fried squirrel and gravy, big old buttermilk biscuit. Sit there and watch cartoons.
Uncle Lou, they have a chicken crust pizza. It's pretty good. I've done the ground beef one. Made it. They call it pizza when you do it with ground beef. It's pretty good. Just you got all that grease you got to get rid of first. That does sound pretty good, Ernie. I was thinking the same thing. Okay, sounds good to me.
Ooh.
That sounds like a chopper out there. Yep, that's what I just said. It sounds like a chopper.
Has the cow been back?
Has what been back?
Coyote? Did it come back around? Pick up 351.
You cut out when you said that. I still didn't make it out.
I said the coyote been back.
I don't think so. No, I hadn't seen it on there. I've not seen it on there for the last few days. I'm telling you, we've been hitting between 9 and 980 pictures a night the last 3 or 4 nights. Hello, Mr. Duggar. Thank you for coming in. Nothing yet this evening.
What's up, Dagger?
Ooh, bacon crumbs. That sounds good. Anytime you put bacon, you know it's going to be good.
I thought that was a I'll be right back. I'm gonna go back here and check on her.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, Ernie's been having a little trouble, Mike. It's been getting him tonight too. Cody, I was sure hoping tonight was that night. And that's the first thing I'm going to have too. As soon as he gets one. With eggs for breakfast. So that'd be pretty funny for someone to do that at work, Cody.
Hey.
Okay, Tim. Welcome back. Yeah, Cody, you know what happens when you get abducted? They probe you. Oh, that stinks, Mike. I hate when they make rules at work and then they want to change them. I guess, though, It depends on how bad people are getting, you know. I mean, if they're not doing their job. Man, getting that laundry done, Sandy won't know how to act.
Yeah.
You may have a new job, man.
No.
Hmm. Hey, Sandy.
Hi, Christy. Put your plate back on the
We
table.
hope you feel better.
You too.
Back to your cage.
It was about 7 something yesterday, Kimberly. Yeah, probably. Yeah, it is looking dark.
Oh,
This weather's got them deer acting all kinds of crazy.
well, that's what I was telling her today. It even with it being cold, it should have drove them to where they should have been coming in and eating earlier. I don't understand why it's got them strictly nocturnal.
Right. Yeah, they got to do what they got to do, Mike. All right, Mike. Thanks for coming in. We appreciate you.
Later, Mike. Get it done.
Fins and Fowl, thanks for coming in.
To it, Ben.
What's up there?
Nothing. They walk like this where we.
Gingerbread.
Huh?
Gingerbread. Hello, Apache.
What's up, Patsy? Two more days as we got, Chrissy.
Huh?
3 more days as he got.
Till the 6th of February. Yeah, I've not heard anything about him from him yet either, Kimberly. I was wondering the same thing. Did he fall asleep or? I know his service isn't too good up there. Said he was going to warm his hands up. Does that mean he falls asleep in there? I'd be afraid of falling out of a tree stand.
Well, that's on what kind of good. I hope exactly one wants it. One of them big fancy ones. He said it was a kind of in it that sit back and it's like you sit in a recliner.
Yeah.
And I used it one time and like, no. I went to sit back in a big thermal. I was all warm. Everything I could find before the cold to the back of my eyelids.
We don't like using a tree stand. Ernie's afraid of heights anyway, but did you get one, John?
So,
We like the blind.
now the work is good. Here's one's the easy part.
Yeah, now depending on the shot that he got. on how far it goes.
Okay, I do all my processing and everything myself, so that's what I'm saying. That's the reason my hard work starts after the pulling the trigger or on the release or on the gun. That's the easy part.
Yeah. Yeah, we do all of our processing ourselves too. We don't take it to no one.
Somebody sent me a thing the other day with you can get one that it'll hold a full 120,
Yeah, it sounds like you got a real nice shop, John.
100 to 200 pound deer, but you can age it. It's like a looks like a big cat, and you hang the deer in it after you skin it, and you can dry age it.
Kitchen.
Please do.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can use your hand.
I'm all right.
You iron it 5 minutes.
Hey, William. Thanks for coming in. Okay, John. I hope you don't have to track it far. It is cold. You guys are up there in all that flat ground too.
And that wind cuts through there, it don't.
You guys ain't got nothing to block it.
No.
Yeah, I haven't checked ours for a while. I checked it earlier. Who on earth? It's showing it's 25 here. Feels like, I think it said 19. Yeah, 19 feels like 19. Yep, you're going to get that tenderloin for breakfast, Kimberly.
Oh my husband, John got one.
Not Ernie didn't get one, Mike. John did. John Euler did. He was hunting too, but we didn't have him on the live. He doesn't have very good service up there. Ah. Tim Molina, thanks for coming in. How are you? Ah.
How you today, Mr. Molina?
No. 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 Go lay down. Go. No. Go.
Rustic.
Hello, Rustic. Thanks for coming in. Stop. Yeah, it is. It's 6:13. Well, John got his just in time, Kimberly, because he had until 6:15. Okay, Kimberly. I sure appreciate them. Do I owe you anything for them? Fighting with this dog. Okay, John, keep us updated. Go.
Later, Philip.
I can't wait to see pictures of John's deer now. Take care, Philip. You have a good night. Now she's fighting with her toy. I don't want your toy. Go. Go. All right, Ern. Do you need help coming in? Go. Go.
No.
All right. I was going to say I could send him out too. She's got a pig. Usually if she gets too noisy with it, I take it away from her until it's over. That thing can be a nuisance. She
Once we get the dogs, any noisemaker that's in it, it won't last 24 hours.
She's had, that makes, I think, her fourth one of those since she was a pup. And she loves it, but she ends up tearing them up eventually. That's funny, Tim. Okay, William. Thank you for coming in. I sure hope you feel better. Those migraines are awful. Get down. I can't get up here in my lap.
Well, I don't see nothing, so done had 3 fire trucks open at the house.
Oh, that's not good.
Well, I see no smoke, so.
Maybe it's a false alarm.
Funniest thing was is we had back when was it? About 3 or 4 years ago. I've got a railroad track runs out here beside our subdivision out toward the end of it. It goes on out toward town to Lexington. We was all sitting there one night and I heard a big bang. I mean, I could hear the rails ringing. I knew what it was. I got up off the couch, went outside, and I could still hear the rails ringing. It's where some trains had hit out here about 4 miles down the track from my house. And I had neighbors over here. I had one neighbor down here. She come out packing a suitcase, going in her car, and I was like, "What are you doing?" She goes, "We're under attack." She goes, "I'm getting out of here." What? She thought somebody was attacking us or something.
Oh no.
I don't know what shit. I was like, "No, it wasn't." I said, "That was a train derailment." I said, I said, "When the trains collided," I said, "That's what happens. It'll ring up the rails."
Yeah. Yeah, and if you've never lived around tracks, though, you wouldn't know that, you know.
Well, we've been
Rustic.
for 13 years.
Oh,
I've heard it out west and where I've been around and been in weather and been in a truck. I've heard it before and knew what it was.
yeah. Rustic, I'll add your white daughter and grandbaby to my prayer list. I hope they get better soon. That COVID sure is making its way around quick this time.
Well, this one, luckily, and Rustic, I hope your daughter and your grandbaby have. Well, if anybody had it, in any of them, that it's this one, the one I just threw. It's like having a head cold with just few little things. Mine wasn't that bad. Sandy's is he's got basically the same thing. It's a bunch of pressure right here, headache, little bit of congestion where it's draining out of her sinuses. But biggest thing that aren't everybody we've done is we did vitamin D, and I made sure we got up moving around so it don't give the chance of getting the pneumonia, the COVID pneumonia.
Yeah, I know everybody I've talked to said this version that's out right now seemed to be the easier one because I know people who had COVID earlier and they caught this one. So this was their second time, but they ended up only, having it for a day or two and then felt fine after that.
Yeah, it's this one's not.
There he is.
Couple days, like I said, I had it was a Friday, Saturday, part of Sunday that I was pretty kind of rough, feeling kind of rough, but I still wasn't. It wasn't enough to keep me down like it was going. But I also pushed myself to make sure I got up. I set up all the time.
Hello, Roger. Ernie's on his way in.
What's up, Roger?
How you doing, Roger?
Roger. You know, she's going through about what I did. It's going through headache. The kids have been FaceTiming her all day today, keep bringing the grandbabies in front of her. That's her whole world, some grandbabies. I'll second that opinion, Roger.
I'd freeze to death out there trying to fish right now. Don't keep me from wishing I was fishing though. I think Ernie's been up since about midnight last night. He's just now making it in here, so.
Bigger break?
Yes.
I'm gonna tell you right now, you may want to do that some work because if anything like mine, every time you fever break, you get sweat. That's what I'm saying, dude.
Yeah, that was my son's worst complaint about it here recently. He'd be hot 1 minute and freezing the next.
Yeah, that fever, you get it to break, and I was. If you go back and look at all the lights that I was in while I was back there in my cage, 1 minute I'd be sitting there and I'd have a hoodie on. Next minute I'd have a t-shirt on and a towel sitting there going like this, just constantly wiping the sweat off my forehead.
Yeah, my son said he poured the sweat. He said it was just like somebody pouring water over his head.
I went in there and had to stick my head in the shower, and it was mainly my head that it was doing it. I really wasn't sweating anyplace else. It was mainly my head. But I'd go through there and start sweating, and I'd have to go in there and stick my head in the tub and wash my hair because it just felt like I'd rubbed oil on my hair.
Right.
That's so much. Don't build me up. I ain't that pretty. Keep me over in the corner like a little red-haired stepchild.
I know, but Ernie forgot to take himself out.
Roger. I wondered how long it'd take before you'd come up here nosing. It went down and around Brandywine. I don't know. I walked out there and looked. I didn't see no smoke or nothing. So.
Hello, Hunter. Thank you for coming in. Ernie just came in from the blind. Time was up at 6:13. He is now in there taking off his bibs and stuff, so can't keep them on in the house. The way he sweats, he'd really be sweating a nose.
Man, I miss you.
He said, Van, I miss you.
I miss you too, Ernie.
He said, come and help him. You fell into that one, didn't you?
He needs to take that dog up there with him with that two-toy.
Yeah.
Let the grunt call. You either call in a deer or call in a duck.
It don't even sound like a pig. Are you trying to start that up in there?
Close everything out
Oh,
on the computer. Once this is closed, I'm gone.
yeah. Let me kill the camera real quick and then you can take it.
Yo. Knucklehead. I ain't talking to Chrissy, but talking to the dog.
Lincoln because he is.
Let's see. Wow. I'm back in. At least it's a little warmer in here. Well, since Kelly's alive, I guess I'll shut this down and run over there and say howdy to him. Appreciate everybody coming in. Thanks for coming up, Van.
No problem. Like I said, I wish we can get one of them out there.
Oh, it's coming. The time's getting later, and they're still running about the same time. Appreciate everybody coming in. It means a lot, man. Sitting out there, being bored, at least you got somebody to talk to, you know.
Not a problem, brother.
All right, buddy. We'll catch everybody later.
Later, Ernie.
All right, buddy. Take care, everybody. Appreciate it. Oh, there's Roger. Thanks for coming in, Roger. Hunter, everybody. Squirrel in there. Oh. I thought squirrel coming out. I say, no wonder he wasn't out there by the tree. You're welcome, Kim. Just get the kitchen ready because John's going to need it. I'll be needing it if I catch one in the morning. Right now, the only thing I want to do is catch a pillow. Kimberly, Chrissy said keep us updated. I'll be looking for pictures on Chrissy's messenger or mine. All right, I'm gone. Bye.